some problem with the sharing. Wait 1 second.
Oh, she's asking for your.
I think, team, can you give Xiaoping the right to share?
I have the right, but I have
Oh,
some technical problem. Sorry, 1 second.
Didn't you tell me Stanley was a technical problem?
你看，我可以共享，可是我找不到这一份文件，好奇怪。
oh.
Yeah, something wrong. Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, Xiaoping, if you email me your homework, I could share it for you.
Oh, I found it.
got it.
Okay,
Thank
show
you.
up now.
Okay,
Thank you.
there you go.
Okay, 3 homework. Oh, no, 3 1 homework, 3 questions. Don't be scared. Okay, first one. Let's review the 3 vowels from last class. Okay, first vowel is about the downfall of staying somewhere when you are being invited.
Staying after noon, right?
Or you overstay, you're welcome. Is that?
Yeah, overstay. And they emphasize overstay and what?
And
You keep eating.
To stay
You
longer.
keep eating.
Yeah, keep eating, yes.
but at least it's at the right time of day.
Yeah, but at least they eat at the right time of the day.
Yeah.
It means they are not eating in the afternoon.
My students
Yeah.
used to do this. I used to have a $300 bill every week from people eating at my house.
So I guess they eat in the wrong time also.
Overstaying their welcome.
I'm kidding. Okay, second question. Please explain the vowel, the downfall of listening in.
Oh, you're listening for something negative about or some kind of problem between two people so that you can emphasize it. You're
No,
listening to a heated conversation to try to make a problem between two people worse.
You have a problem with somebody,
yeah,
and then you see that somebody is talking with somebody else, and you think
Yes.
they're talking about your problem. So you're listening in
yeah, you
to
are.
that, so you can make the argument worse.
Oh, yes, and they do the eavesdropping, right?
Eavesdropping.
Yay. Third question. Please explain the vowel, the downfall of living without showing respect.
You leave
I
a
respect it.
you leave a gathering without saying or signaling or otherwise telling the sangha when there's a quorum of monks or nuns. I guess monks in this case. If there's no quorum, this vow doesn't.
Irish goodbye.
Exit.
So
Exit.
you just leave without saying anything when there's a quorum of monks.
Yeah.
Isn't this the one where
That's
you've been given a
another one.
task
Yeah.
to
That's the
do,
one.
and you leave without doing it?
Yeah, and you are given a task by either Buddha or Sangha or steward.
Or the head of the kitchen? Yeah.
Yeah, head of kitchen. But you have they need to be a qualifier to break this vow. Which one is it?
It's a dharmic task.
You have the ability to do the task,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
you leave
right.
instead.
Yes. Right. Okay. 3 Tibetan words. Kupa.
Respectfully.
Respect or respectfully? Respect.
Well, with the R at the end, it makes it respectfully.
Oh, you mean this
Yeah.
means respect?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I believe so.
Thank you. Okay. Second one, to mean.
No time.
No time.
Probably meant the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
Not the right time, wrong time. Okay. And third one, we covered that in the last question.
Listening in.
Eavesdrop.
Eavesdropping.
Yes, eavesdropping. Yeah, thank you. One. Paragraph.
Okay, I'll stop chewing and I'll give a commentary. Troll means a time of day. Yeah, Adama wandering around town in the morning. Nice. It looks like Word helped you, I'm guessing.
All the credit, if it's good, go to Word.
Okay, I'll try to find a mistake in it just because I don't like him to be perfect. Yeah, this is a very difficult one. And I actually had to look it up in some other books. Rang Niki Tsiki. So you're supposed to, you're gonna leave. So the Sangha has gone to somebody's home to have a meal and probably do some prayers in return. And you show up, but then you want to get more food and you see the food's not ready. Or you take off to another house where you know the food is ready. Okay. And actually you probably have an intention to come back and get some more here. Okay. But you leave the other monks there. And then you fail. And the food is almost ready to distribute, okay? And you fail to tell the sponsor, please make sure they eat before noon. Okay, you don't intend to stick around until the food is ready. You're gonna go try to get some food somewhere else. You're about to leave. You're gonna leave the house of the sponsor. And then you're kind of in charge of the other monks. And you fail to tell the sponsor, kind of like, if I don't get back on time, make sure they eat before noon, like that.
So the
Sorry.
key point is that because he failed to tell the sponsor to make sure they eat before noon, so cause the other monks to eat afternoon and break their vow. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
Wait, let's go through the words and get them right.
Okay, thank you. So, you still want me to
Oh,
share?
it's my screen. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I have really bad. The juniper trees are giving their fruits now. The birds love it, and the humans don't like it. Okay, this is Stanley's text, right?
Yeah.
Oops, hang on. I got to get your text. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so let's go through the words, okay?
Okay.
Nadro is misspelled.
Yeah.
You could spend a week on that and you would never find it. Nadro means morning time, okay?
Oh, no, afternoon?
No, Nadro means morning time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Chondagyue Dungje means you're wandering around the town. Okay, you're wandering around the town. Why do they say morning time shopping?
Why?
Why do they say morning time? Why does this vow take place in morning time?
Oh, because it's about remind them.
Yeah. Yeah. By definition, it's before noon, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's not wrong to wander around the town in the morning time looking for food. You're supposed to do that. But this one has other meaning, right? Okay. Rang Niki Siki. with your own words, you should have been saying something, okay? And the verb is way down here, mawa.
Oh,
Okay. You should have said something, okay? Through your own words, you should have said something, okay? And the genden, what's that mean, shopping?
okay. Which one?
Genden. Gen-
Sangha.
Yeah, the Sangha has been Chendang word. What does it mean?
Ushered?
Well, yeah, or means invited, okay?
Mm.
Okay. They've been invited to the Kim of a Jindak.
Sponsor's house.
Good, nice. And Jindak law to that sponsor, do la lepana when it's getting close to the time. Lep means arrive, okay?
Wow.
When it's getting close to the time of dukse, which is the ancient word for noon, okay? What's the modern word, you guys? Do you know?
Ninkun?
Yeah, Ningun. Yeah. Who said that? Ning?
Or Chidro?
I said that.
No, Ningun. Yeah. Which means half sun. Yeah. So this is the old word, dukse. I wonder if it means umbrella time. Okay, anyway. Chong, he's invited them, okay? And getting close to noon. And I'm sorry, Chong here means, be careful to keep the midday rule, all right? Be careful to keep the midday rule, okay? Remember the midday rule, okay? Imperative. And you mamawa, what's that mean? Mamawa.
Don't say anything.
You don't say anything. And Rangyi Kim Shen to Gyu.
You go to the other house.
Yeah, you take off for another house, okay? To try to get some food. Maybe by the time you get back at 1 o'clock, there'll be some food there, Okay. I went to Geshe Sewan Sandup's excellent text on the vows. We've used it for the Bodhisattva vows in the ACI courses. And we should translate that someday. It's an excellent treatment of, it's called Dom Sum. Who can tell me what it means?
Three
sets of vows.
Yeah, the 3 sets of vows. So it covers Pratimoksha vows, it covers the Bodhisattva vows, and it covers all the monks and nuns vows. It's an excellent short book on the vows. Okay.
Oh, Kesha, you have not translated this book yet?
I did the Bodhisattva vow section
Oh, I see.
for the ACI course, whatever it was, 7? Okay.
Sorry, Kesha, I have one question about the vow we just covered. Is
Yeah.
it that the reason the monk didn't tell the sponsor to make sure they eat before noon? Is it because neglect, mean he forgot, or is because he purposely want to come back afternoon and eat again?
I think he wants to come back afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I think he wants to hit this guy again. Okay.
I see. Thank you.
Now, this is the last set of vows. Chutsen Gupa means this is the 9th set of 10 vows. When we finish the 10th vow of this set, we have done a big job. We got through the 90 third level vows, and it's a big achievement. Okay, if you can reach the 10th one, in this class or next class, it's a big achievement. And this set is very confusing because the first 2 are one vow. Okay, the first 2 are vow number 1. So what we just read goes with this other half. Here's the other half of the first vow. Please read, and Ben Kramer wants to check you while Geshe-la eats macaroni.
Chitro Chong Tu Gyue Tung Cheni, Do Min Tu Kim Shin Yen Che Tu, Drok Dok Ki Kune, Lang De Jok Pa Zan Zamne, Kim Shin Pe Sok Den
Gối.
gói
Mhm.
thêm palm niên khô sốc tế pana ngà sinh
Ngar.
tu
Narshin.
ngà sinh tum chết thọ.
Oh.
Nice, nice. So look, Alison, the last vow, the first half of this vow started out with ngato, which meant the first part of the day.
Oh,
And now we have chido. What does that mean?
second half of the day.
Yeah, the late afternoon. Okay, after the afternoon. Okay, chido. Tongdo giwa means you're wandering around the town.
Oh,
Okay. Tungje, the downfall of wandering around town after the last time you're supposed to eat. Okay. Okay. So tu mintu means at the wrong time, which means afternoon is finished. Okay. After the noon time is finished. Kim shi means 4 families' houses. Okay. 4 families' houses. Yanshe word, you got it?
Or at least 4 family houses. So 4.
Yeah. Or more. Mhm. You want to go, Zhou. You want to go to 4 or more families' houses. That's your kunlong.
It's your motivation.
Yeah, and here's the verb, Nick. To have a kunlong is kunlang. Okay. Some can mean 2 things. Who can tell me for $20?
To
Cross. Cross or compose.
Word you got to guess.
It definitely means to compose.
Yeah.
Or to plan or something.
Nah, okay, cancel that bet. It means to start off. To start off on something. So tsam can mean to compose a scripture, but like if you're starting off on a journey, you get in your car and you start driving. That's called tsam. Okay. So Dora tsam means what?
Start walking.
You start walking, okay, and then when you reach the go of the Kim Shipa,
The door of the 4th house.
yeah, then you broke the vow. Okay. Now, is John Brady here? I don't know.
he is.
Is he listening?
Let me. Do you
Yes,
want?
I'm here.
I got a sexy thing to ask you, JB. I'll give you $100 to the John Brady Organic Food Fund. And anybody can help you. Okay. There's a very, very rare carving, unique carving of the Kangir in Mongolia. And John Brady negotiated for years and he got it. He got a copy. And that carving is called, has a special name. And if altogether, if you guys can tell me the name, I'll give John Brady $100.
John knows it.
Christina says Tengpama.
What's it mean?
The doorway or something?
Across the door.
Yeah. What do you call that thing? The
Threshold.
threshold. Yeah. So, but what does bong bang mean?
Giving up, but crossing in this case.
That edition of the Kangir, that extremely rare edition of the Kangir, is called Tempangma. By the way, Ma is just an ending that means a scripture, right? What's it mean? Why do you give up the threshold of the door?
The door, because you go through it.
Monastery.
It was strictly forbidden for hundreds of years to take that book out of that room. Okay? It was strictly forbidden. In fact, that edition of the Kangir got the name "Cannot Cross the Threshold of the Door." And John Brady got it out. Yay. Okay.
We sold 48 of them, actually. For the first time in ACIP history, we sold some data.
Yeah. a lot of big libraries in the world wanted a copy. So we were desperate for money at the time, and we sold them the data. Okay. Anyway, nowadays it's free, right, John? 10 pangma.
Yeah, it's on the website now.
Okay.
How do you spell that, Pangma?
SPANG, right? You know this one. Sapatapanga.
Thank you.
Now, but what does it mean here? You break the vow when you reach the
Threshold of the door of the fourth house.
nice, Nick, nice. Okay.
That-
Or
that-
nyekor, or nyekor. Nyekor means the close environs of the house.
Vicinity?
Like you go inside the fence of a modern house, like that. So you don't actually have to get towards the front door and across the threshold. If you just kind of open the gate and go into the yard, that's called nyekor. Nyekor means the immediate vicinity of the house. Okay.
Mm.
You guys know day because you know Nyanganle Day.
Pass it.
Yeah, you cross over it. Okay. Ngar shin tung je dong. Ngar shin means this is pretty much the same breaking of a vow that we just covered about messing up in the morning going to householders' houses, or messing up in the afternoon going to a householder's house. Let's just put them together, okay? You're not allowed to be in a householder's house afternoon, okay? You're supposed to be in the monastery studying and debating and taking your afternoon nap, okay?
That's JB to get 100, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yay, JB. And yay, JB for that. By the way, he didn't just do that once. He did that countless times. You can't count how many times John Brady used his big smile to get extremely rare books out of places. Okay. All right. Rebecca, you want to read something? Wait, she must have gone for dinner. Okay. Oh, okay. Xiaoping, you read.
Yeah.
Rebecca, you want to check her?
Sure.
Go.
Nipa gie poi pop pang tu
Chang.
chang tu nu mo zhou wei tung chen ni Danny ma nu pa ne ke jing
Kya.
Karen ma sha ki pa ki tu kang yang rung pa gay
Par.
War.
Or war.
Yeah.
Sorry, war.
Gay war gay poi per che tu
Puchong.
chang tu zhou wow.
Pao.
Good. Nice. Now our author is being cool because he says, now here's the second vow of the 10, of the last 10. And it was a big help to me because he already gave 2 vows. And then you figure out that the first 2 that he gave are actually 2 halves of the same vow. Okay. Got it? That's why he said.
So
Yeah.
the vow has 2 parts.
The last one had 2 parts, and he alerts you. He warns you. Here's the second one. It means those 2 that I covered before, those are 1 vow. Okay. So he's being very sensitive.
Okay.
Anybody? Gyalpo Podong?
King's
The king's house, the king's palace.
King's Palace. You go there in the new moon.
In the evening and wander around.
Yeah, in the evening or the night. Okay. You go there in the evening. And this was, there was an incident. What do we call it in Tibetan?
Lengshi.
Yeah, Lengshi. There was an incident where a monk went to a king's palace and he got too close to the harem. And everybody thought he was sneaking into the harem where the king keeps his 100 ladies. And everybody got in trouble. Okay. Then Buddha said, nobody's allowed to go to palaces at night. Okay. All right. Numo droid. So there nima nupane. What's nima nup, you guys?
Sunset.
Why does he say there, Nick?
To that sunset to that sunset. I don't know.
Yeah, sunset in that particular spot. And
Oh, right.
the Vinaya is very careful about, especially when you time the monk's ordination, right? It's got to be the time of day in that spot. Okay, so in that spot, the sun has set up until Kyareng.
Daybreak.
Yeah, and the Tibetan up until requires the negative.
Mhm.
Up until the daybreak has not broken, which means up until daybreak. Okay.
Yeshua.
Yeah.
Oh, we had an earlier daybreak, but it's spelled wrong.
Which one is spelled wrong?
The previous one, they spelled with a rango instead of a sango.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a sango?
Yeah, I just checked.
Okay, I'm gonna, well, let me see. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Kyareng Mashar Kipardu. Tu Kayang Ruo. What's that mean, you guys?
Or at any other time.
No, it means any time between,
Oh. Sundown and
Suns-
daybreak.
yeah, any time between sundown and daybreak. I don't care, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I don't care, okay? If you go to a king's palace between sunset and daybreak, you broke this vow. And now there's a beautiful exception. Let's read it, Xiaoping. Word wants to check you.
Okay. Do true.
Zuchul. Zuchul.
Zuchu ki song de pa la ko pa nyam la tung wa meto.
Okay. So word, I think you can help her. If you go there with a zutro,
Emanation body.
yeah, if you use your magic powers.
It's a miracle to inspire faith.
Yeah, great, Nick, great. Yeah. If you go there and show yourself to show how you can walk through walls and stuff like that. And your motivation is you want them to believe in Buddhism. Okay. Then tuame.
You didn't break the vow.
There's no vow broken. You don't break any vow.
I mean, still go to the palace, right?
You're kind of like an emanation. Yeah. Maybe it means you Zoom call to the harem. It's okay.
Huh?
If you Zoom call
Oh.
to the harem, it's okay.
No, to inspire.
Just okay, he's confused. If you Zoom call to the ladies of the king, it's okay. It sounds like it's okay. That's
don't
like
know.
that's like an emanation, right?
I don't know how to spell the word hen.
Harem.
Harem.
You don't know this
Harem.
I don't know this word.
It means the place where a powerful king keeps like 100 wives.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, HAREM. Okay, so yeah, but if you go show yourself in front of the king in the middle of the night as an emanation, so he will have more faith in Buddhism, that's allowed.
Oh.
Okay, so John Brady, you can do it. Okay. All right. Who's checking this time is Ina here from France? Oh no, that's the wrong time zone. Let me see. Christina Kasica, you want to try?
Yes, of course.
Okay, here we go. Be critical.
Le pa ke tu so
Yay, yay.
Le pa ke tu so pe tun cheni go chong
So chong.
so chong ki ke sup ne tên khi sốc thả khi đó sốc đông pana nhé. Xem
Yep.
Yeah.
đi là xích đông đích thả phú yopa thác thọc cố
Hak de.
khắp
Oh, c'est de.
đỡ cơ xếp hệ thả phú khi sốc khi xích mà bảo.
Mepo. Okay, good. Lapa means it can mean trainings or it can mean advices. Okay. What's kesa mean, you guys? Kidasupa.
Throw it away.
Yeah, to put it down, right?
Disregard.
Yeah. How do you say that?
Disregard.
Yeah, you could say that. Or you put it down.
Disparage.
Disparage is
Disparage is perfect. Disparage is perfect. Yeah. Disparaging the advices, okay, is the name of the vow. The name of the vow is descriptive and not definitive, always, almost always. Okay. It's just a nickname so you can remember the vow. Okay, this happens at Sojong.
Oh.
Okay. The monks are gathered twice a month to confess to each other. Okay. Sojong Kapsu. Neten means this is the elder monk who is conducting the Sojong ceremony. Okay. It might be the abbot, it might be just a senior monk. Okay. Sotakido means the Vinaya Sutra, which is not a.
Sutra.
Yeah, good. It's just a commentary on Vinaya. Okay. Written by?
Guna Prabha, Master Guna Prabha.
Yeah, Guna Prabha. Good. So it's a rule that during Sojong, the person in charge should recite the Vinaya Sutra, part of it. To recite the whole thing would take a couple hours, but he's supposed to recite part of the Vinaya Sutra. So what's this Ndunba mean? Ndunba.
Recite.
Yeah, he's reciting. He's reciting it, and then you criticize him out of nyesem. Nyesem.
Bad ill will, bad mind.
Yeah, bad mind. You want to criticize him. It's not that you want to be helpful. If you want to be helpful, you don't break the vow.
Oh.
But if you just want to criticize him, and this nye is a very, 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 very famous in a certain vow. Which one?
Amanyemu.
Yeah, the first of the tantric vow.
Yeah.
Number one tantric vow. Okay, to think badly or speak badly of your teacher. Okay.
Disparage, right?
Yeah, exactly. It could be mental, it could be verbal. Okay. Semki, the mental one's hard to keep. Okay. Key with that kind of motivation. These words or this meaning of the words, it sounds like he just keeps repeating himself. Okay, you're complaining that parts of the Vinaya Sutra seem to be just repeating the same thing, and you complain. Probably you want to get to breakfast. Okay, so you complain about it. You say some kind of disparaging words like that. Okay, you complain in Sojong about the ceremony or about the person reciting or something like that. Okay, got it? What's it mean? It must have happened, right? Somebody must have done it.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. Here's a clarification of the vow shopping.
Yeah.
And Ellie wants to. Is Ellie there? No, she might be at Sojo.
She was here.
I'm here.
Oh, can you check her here?
Shetan ki sam duk she gear te ketu set nama kupe suki tungchetang sung tu ma wei tungche tu
Tuan.
tuang guro.
Nice. Okay. Now, if you do your complaining with certain kinds of motivation, it gets worse. Okay, it gets worse. If you do it with shedan,
Anger.
yeah, you're angry at this older monk. Okay, so you're not only you complain, but you feel angry. It's worse. Okay, Dushe Gyur is a big topic in DCI, you guys. Matching.
Oh yeah. The image in your mind to the mind of the other person.
Yeah,
Lie.
Lying.
yeah, lie. So Dushe Gyur means you seek to you use your words to try to give another person a different picture about something than the picture in your mind, purposely. Dushe Gyur means change their conception. So, and that's the definition of lying. If you did go to the store and you want to tell somebody you didn't go to the store and you say, I didn't go to the store, then they get a conception, Dushe. And Gyur means it doesn't match your Dushe, okay? It doesn't match what you know to be the truth, okay? All right. So if you either complain during Sojong out of anger, or you complain seeking to change, to mislead another person, right? Kedu sepana, and then you complain about the Sojong, you collect extra downfall. One is called acting in a disrespectful way, and the other is called lying. Okay, lying at the same time. Okay, and by the way, our nuns in our group are keeping Sojong very, very well, and it's really cool. It's a really, really good thing. I'm really happy about that. The monks couldn't get it together. Okay. But the nuns are keeping their Sojong, which is very beautiful. And they're keeping the real Sojong. They don't just recite some text. They actually tell each other, they confess to each other, which is a very powerful custom. Very, very good custom. So, yay, nuns.
Krishna. So one question is that in the old days that the monk do Sojong by themselves and nun do it by themselves. They don't just the whole ordained monks or nuns do it together.
Yeah, no, you don't. As far as I know, you never did it together with nuns. In fact, most of the Sojong, you're not allowed to, no layperson is allowed to be there, and no novice monk is allowed to be there. And there's a special time that they can come in and do their confession, and then they're required to leave. Yeah. And so, by the way, the whole Vinaya that you are translating traditionally is kept secret.
Yeah.
And you don't share it with people who are not ordained.
Yes.
Because there was what, do you remember why, Xiaoping?
Because they may use it to judge the behaviors of the monks, but they may be, they may make mistakes, and then it's the image of the Sangha.
Yeah. So generally, we're not allowed to teach this topic to non-monks or nuns. But I was concerned that these vows, the nuns' vows, were lost in the world, and we brought them back for the first time. The actual pure nuns' vows we translated, and they weren't available in the Tibetan tradition, especially. So. I've made an executive decision that it's better to translate it and have people criticize monks and nuns. Then if it gets lost completely, that's a bad thing, All right. And it plants a good seed in people, in my opinion. All right, the next vow is very serious, and Tim wants to check your pronunciation. That's what he said.
Kyabra.
Hey, what did I just do, by the way?
Yeah.
What did I just do when I said
executive decision?
Dushe
Gyur. I made you think that Tim wanted to check your pronunciation.
No, you didn't.
So I changed your conception. I tried to change your conception. And that's the definition of lying. Okay.
I
All
know,
right, here we go.
Geshe, I know.
You know, I never say anything serious. I know. Okay, let's read. Let's read.
Kyara chope tung cheni, yoder kong shin ring che wa tak la kap ra rangni ki zot sang shen la zok chuk pao.
Yeah. I would have said lay here. I'm just curious. I'm going to check it someday. Okay. Okay, Caprel. I think I found a word that word doesn't know. It's
No.
awful quiet word.
I know cup means could be the king's place, and rel could mean a sword or something, but I don't know cup rel.
Oh, just keep wandering around. It makes me so happy. Okay. Caprel. I didn't know what a caprel was until I saw Rinpoche's caprel. And it's a little metal tube that looks like a chapstick. It looks like this chapstick thing, and you keep your needles in it. You keep needles in it, and many monks have them. It's a metal tube, and you keep all your needles inside, and that's called a caprel. Okay. Chirpa. You guys know Semke Chuma.
Sugarcane bodhicitta.
Yeah, imitation bodhicitta or artificial bodhicitta, not the real thing. So the word che word has the meaning of fabricate, okay? And
Like
here
the
you
sugar
see,
plum.
here you see the real verb is chirpa. So what's it mean? And by the way, this chu is in Tenja also.
You make one of those
You
little
are-
things?
Yeah, you make one. You make one. You fabricate one. Okay, you make one. Okay, but it has to be a certain kind. It has to be made from, I would say, materials which are gun in
Precious.
that, yeah, or rare, like coin choke, right? By the way, here's a rare instance where you use the word rare by itself.
Oh,
And here it means rare. Okay, so you use materials that are rare in that area. In that area. So like in Tibet, coral is extremely valuable because they don't have any access to the sea. And you'll often see Tibetan ladies wearing coral. So it should be something which is rare in that area, and it should be Rinpoche.
Expensive.
precious.
Yeah, it should be costly.
Also.
Now, who should make the expensive needle holder tube? Rangi.
You make it yourself.
Or Sam, okay, Sam, or Shenachuk.
You
You
get
ask
someone
them.
else to do it. You think you'd like to get someone else to do it.
Yeah, this is Czech spelling, okay? Czech carving, okay. I think it's misspelled. Okay, this also means patience, right? It's probably sodachupa. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Here's another. We're getting okay. I got a new idiom for you, Shopping.
Yeah.
We are digging around at the bottom of the barrel. So we reached the end of these vows, and they're starting to get a little bit silly, maybe.
Oh.
Okay, these are the small vows. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Ki kyang chope tung cheni, ge tung ki tang ki da pu, ku kang le lak pa sok pang sok chuk pao.
Yeah, okay. Chi means a seat. Okay. Nowadays it means a teaching throne,
Oh,
but it could be any kind of seat or stool or chair or stool.
okay.
Chi Kang, we just had Chepa. What does it mean, you guys?
Fabricate.
Yeah, to make a chair or a stool with legs that are too long. Okay. And in Asia 2000 years ago, to have even a small chair was a sign of great wealth.
Oh,
Okay. So it's inappropriate for a monk. Okay.
oh.
So Chung Ni Gendungi Chi Dan Chi Tabu, whether it's a stool that is allowed for the Sangha or any similar sitting thing. Okay. If the legs are longer than a true. I'll give you. Yeah, Rob's got it. Rob Haggerty's got it.
Cubits.
Show us a true, Rob. Yeah, good. Yeah, your true is very interesting. Okay. True gale sakpa. If you make it longer than your arm from elbow to tip of fingers, sakpa means bigger than that. Okay. You make it yourself or you.
Someone else made
You
it.
ask someone else to do it?
Yeah, you get somebody else to make it. Okay. By the way, notice that chuk requires a ladun. Okay, Ben? Chuk requires a ladun before it. Soru chuk. Okay. And that's why I think there should have been a do up here. This is why I think this was sodu or soru or okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you make the chair or you get somebody else to make it. All right. Hey, we're almost done with the 90. Yay. Go, go, go.
Xinhua,
Rob is checking. Rob is checking.
Xinhua ki kope, tung cheni, ke tung ki wa, deng la Xinhua,
Pel, both are pel.
pao, deng la Xing pao, sa wa kang
Barwa.
bawa,
Yeah.
bawa kang yang che soki sokpa che tam che tu chipao.
Good. Okay, good. Xingpel, anybody?
Cotton?
Yeah, literally, what's it mean?
Tree wool?
Yeah, nice. Tree wool, cotton one. Kupe means you sew extra cotton onto your monk's mattress to make it softer. Probably looks like a fleece or something. Okay. All right. Kupe tungchini. Gendungi peldenla. The Sangha gave you a mattress to sleep on. Okay. And maybe it is a woolen mattress. And then you try to add extra cotton to make it softer. Okay, Bella. How much? A barwa. It's the same as we had for the rule of digging. What? One handful. One handful. Okay. Or more. Yenche. What's this kang mean word?
It means like barkang, like a full, like chakang.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, one handful. The kang means one handful. Okay, or more. You try to add it to your mattress to make it softer, or you chedachuk. Yay!
Ask somebody else to do.
My honey's home.
We're at time also again. So you can take a 10-minute break.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, you line the mattress with extra cotton, or you try to get your friend to do it for you. Okay. To make it softer. I think next class you can finish all of these vows. It's a big job.
Yay.
It's a big job. So congratulations. All right. How long do we get, Nick?
10 minutes.
Yay! Wow.
Thank you.
Sashi,
Okay.
thank you.
See you.
Thank you.